Hi, Nicotix is here, and in this video, guys, I'm going to show you how to acquire contract tokens, what to do with them, what kind of quests and contracts to take, best location in my opinion, and then what you can buy with them. So, the first thing is the location. I prefer Watcher's Post, and there is quite a few different locations that you can go and do the contracts. Absolutely fine. Or what you're looking for is a contract manager, like this one, Felix. When you speak to Felix, he'll gonna give you some choices that you can choose. And what you want to choose is usually just the one location. If you click on each of them, it will tell you what the contract's about, what you need to do, and what you're trying to achieve is the same location objective. So, for example, defeat orcs. So this one as well, defeat orcs. Again, defeat orcs. So you can pick all 4 of these, and that will be all in the same location. And that's okay if that's what you want to do. The other benefit, what you can find, is, for example, defeating all warlords. Let's accept this one just for now. And what you want to do is refresh. Okay. The reason you want to refresh is sometimes the main reward, like at the end, it could change to the purple pouch, and purple pouch has a chance, once you acquire, to give you a epic loot. So that's what you want to choose one and then refresh. Again, you just check these. There you go, we have some orcs to defeat. So let's accept another one, and you can accept 5 at a time. So I tend to accept 5 in the same location. Just go there, quickly kill mobs, and I'll do that and I'll show you how I do it. And then let's refresh again. Oh, there you go. Lucky me. And we actually have orcs to do as well. And it actually rewards level 2. That's a really rare one. I never seen this one. I only had only one. But that's really good. So we're going to receive 2 purple pouches in the same location. So that's exactly what I meant. Why would you want to refresh? So you're looking for level 1 to level 2 contracts that gives you the purple pouch. So obviously we're going to click and accept. Thank you. And then we still have some choices to do. This is another level 2 contract that we could potentially take. It gives you some rare parchment, and what that does, it helps you to grow all your passives and active skills. So you would need these to craft, and this is quite a good one to have. So you can take it if you want. So what I tend to usually do, always look for level 1 contracts, and if there is a chance to get a level 2 contract, it usually gives you a bit more loot. So as you can see, this one gives you 11 rare base materials. This one only gives 9 as a level 1. So it's always nice to have level 2 contracts going. And again, depends what you need and what you try to acquire. So I'll definitely take this one. So this is quite good, and it's in my location. Now for the purple pouches, you don't really care in which location you need to go. Just take one. That just a bonus that is in the same location that I want to do, just to defeat some orcs, because it's gonna be all kind of nice and to have that in one location. But for pouches, if you do have one in your contract, that's what you really want to take. That will help you and give you a chance to acquire some epic items that you can potentially trade and sell to auction house, or use it for yourself for your progression. Now I don't really need this one. This is a level 2 contract, and this is to defeat zombies. As I'm not doing the zombie side, I'm only doing orcs today. So what I will do, already accepted this one. I'm gonna do refresh. Let's have a look. Oh, there you go. There's a level 2. Gives us some polished stones, crafting materials, and that's what you use for crafting some items. And there you go. That's in our side, and we can definitely accept that. The other benefit of doing contracts, it gives you a lot of lucent. As you can see, this level 2 contract gives you 150,000, gives you 37 coins, comparing to level 1 75,000 and only 30 coins. So you get extra. Activity points stay the same, but more contract coins and more solent. That's what you really want to kind of do the contracts, because it's going to give you quite a bit of as a reward. And then the training due stays the same throughout, as far as I see. And then rare magic powder, use that for crafting equipment, enchanting, and all sorts. Just like your main raw ingredient for pretty much everything. You would also get a 50 abyssal contract tokens. That refreshes and allows you to get better loot in open world dungeons. Okay, I'll select this one, accept part of my contract, and of course I will refresh. And this is just all level 1 contracts. Let's have a look what we can get. It's quite nice and easy. And there you go. Now we acquired 5 contracts, and that's all we're limited to do in one session. You can come back and you do, and for if you decided, like, you know, you got a contract but you can't complete it and you're like finding it difficult, you can abandon the contract. If you click on icon and just click abandon. The other great thing about this one is, for example, if you're in a party and your friend just like come and join you, you can share all the contracts with your party. However, your party member will receive random reward, so they're not gonna receive a purple pouch. So it's not, the reward is random, okay? So even if they accept the reward, when you click party share, they will have presented with their own rewards, so they are not the same. So you cannot just acquire one purple pouch and then trade with your friend in the same party and everyone gets the purple pouch. It doesn't work like that. Just letting you know. I already tried. But here we are. Okay. So once you acquire all the contracts, what you do and everything else, the only kind of like suggestion that I would probably could give, if you do receive a contract, and I probably won't have that. Okay, I don't have it. It says like food, steel food crate. Avoid that one. I mean, it's not a big one. You can just run and do it. I'm just finding it quite annoying. I'd rather to do something else. But now location to do all the contracts is 2 ways to see. You can click on a check world map location and it'll take you straight away. It will highlight you the area, the main area that you do the contract, everything that you need to do so, and then retrieve watchman's weapons as well. It indicates in sub-circles, and you can just like, you know, remove, and we can just like put a pin in here, so we know that we need to go there for that one. And then for location, you just teleport. And if you don't have it open, just run there and then just unlock your waypoint, and that one will be open for you for the next time you visit. And there you go. I usually just like drop down and then just start killing and tagging mobs. So what I usually do, I just come around here, collect a few mobs around me. I play as a 1-staff build. So I usually gather all my monsters around me, just like that, and then I just usually one-shot them if I can, stack. If not, then it just takes a couple hits and they just die around me. These ones are quite easy to do once you have a bit of a build-up of your gear, and then you can just go around, collect all the monsters around you. Again, it will be varying from your build and your staff, and yeah, I prefer just to gather all the mobs around me if I can. Anyway, that's a nice bunch. And of course, if in the end of the video, if you do want to see my build and what skills I use and my gear score, I will show you that. But that's what you do really with the contracts. You come around and you kill the monsters. As soon as you complete a contract, you will receive your reward automatically, so you do not need to return back to Felix or your contract manager. But that's what's quite good about this. You just take the contract and you complete it straight away. The other contracts that are available, and I currently do not have to show, is a contract scrolls. These work usually in open world dungeons, where you complete these, and once you complete it, you have a guaranteed purple pouch, which is really nice. So you get like a guaranteed purple pouch in every single scroll contract that you would do. And I do recommend you to craft the blue ones, because those are quite the best ones. And you can do all the scroll tokens in open world dungeons. And this is where you would require to have abyssal contract tokens to receive extra rewards from the monsters when you kill. And if you do run out, of the abyssal contract tokens, as you can see, I just received some rewards and some abyssal contract tokens just got refreshed for me. So this is one of the ways to get abyssal contract tokens back. The second way to get abyssal contract tokens is by completing dungeons. Level 50, 30 and other dungeons are available. So this is one of the two ways to do it, to get a Abyssal contract tokens back. As you can see, I already almost completed entire 5 contracts. Only a few left. And especially for my class, it's quite easy just to round up the monsters and just kill them all in one go. All we have to do is destroy emblem. As soon as you come closer, you can see on your mini-map the gold emblems indicates. So they are quite visually displayed. And here we have it. We completed the pouch level 2 contract and we got 2 pouches for that. That's quite good. So the next step is just to get more contracts and do the same on repeat. This is kind of the best way and the fastest way that I found to do it. If you do find a better way to farm the contracts, do let me know in the comments below. As always, do subscribe and like my videos. It really helps to grow my channel. I do appreciate that. Right, second step is once we receive all the contracts of the day. So for example, I completed all of them. When you saved up, what can you buy? Where should you go and what should you spend it on? There's 2 locations you can go to that I found. I think it's 3. One is in Castleton. The second one is in Vienta Village, and the third place is Stoneguard Castle. Stoneguard Castle is my main location. That's where I go. That's where you can craft your endgame gear and other items. But that's where I usually go to do all my non-battle activities. And then you want to go to contract, coin merchant. And the things that I buy personally is a fishing bait, because it sells once a day, it gives you 50. Even if I don't use it now, I will save it maybe for a weekend or something, just to burn some of these if I get to it. If you're not bothered about fishing, it's absolutely fine. The second item is trait extraction stones. This is where you make your lutions. So, for example, in here, all my lutions and all the items that I purchased and cosmetics that I have, I earned them through the auction. And then you can do that too. I also got like the brand new stuff. That was like a limited edition. Cost like 600 lution. And yeah, you can just extract your items and sell in the auction house. And then you collect your lutions. So you would use your trait extract stones. That's what kind of like your main thing. Again, you don't have to. The second thing I would use is enchanted ink. You would use that for crafting lithographs. So for example, imagine you just got a world boss gear and it's no good for you. Actually, last night, if you look at my video, one of our videos, boss killed in 40 seconds, one of my guildmates received a great sword, and that's selling right now for 19 to 30,000 lutions. That's like 400-500 pound worth of gear. That's crazy. To extract the world boss lithograph, you would need enchanted ink, and you would use the contract coins to do that. You just purchase these. These are limited to 50 a week. And then another good one is you can buy a epic weapon selection chest. That means it's 100% selectable. So for example, if you are on a blue gear and you want to progress on a purple, or even if you have a purple one from the list and you want to progress another trait, hopefully you're gonna get dropped a good one for you to unlock. Or for example, something sells really well as a lithograph to craft. Not all items can be lithographed, so do check the items if they can be, and you should be able to see that when you go to extraction. And the way to check your craftable, you open your menu, click craft, and then you have a list of what's craftable, and it gives you all the options to do so. And some items that are not listed as craftable, you need to make sure that you'll be able to extract with the lithograph that you have, because some items you cannot extract lithographs to be crafted. And you have some loot as well available to buy if you want to, like mystic keys to unlock the globes in Silicium if that's something you do, and other materials if you need it. You can get them daily, like precious Rubik's ore. I think that's used as well for used to craft weapons and everything like that. So if you do need it, you have some available in here to buy. So there you go, guys. Hopefully this kind of explained you what to do with the contracts, where to get them, where to farm them, and the best way to do it. Another great reward for doing the contract items, you get training due at 10,000 each. and you want to spend on a correct equipment. So make sure before you consume these, you have the correct weapons on you, because that's what it's going to be used for. If you have a different weapons in a different slots, that's where you're going to be consumed. And a training jewel, make sure you have the right slot for your skills as well, and that will increase your weapon mastery. Okay? And that's exactly what we're going to do now. I'm just going to quickly consume these. There you go. We increased a little bit of our mastery. That's the mastery I use for my weapon, and this is for the staff. And those are my active skills in here. I usually use that as well. And those are my passives. And for my specialization, that's my wand. And highlighted in purple, that's what I use as an active. And then for my staff, and that's highlighted in purple, what I'm using as an active. So there you go, you can just pause the video or rewind it, so you can quickly see it. It's really quite straightforward for this part. And then for my build, for my stats, let me just move myself if I can. Awesome. So I have 2,659 at the moment. I use 40 on strength,
to spend them, right?
60. As you can see, 40 gives me damage reduction by 15. And then 60 gives me extra critical chance. And then I have hit chance 100%. That's my take on my build. That's what I use. Again, you can use it however you choose and want to. For my full heal, I use bow and book and wand, well, wand and bow. And then for my PvP, I mix and match. Sometimes I play dagger staff, sometimes I play greatsword staff. I still haven't decided what I want to play yet. I do enjoy the game really much, and it gives so much to explore and do. So if you do decide it, like, you know, to change the play style, don't roll another character. Just change the gear, change the weapon, see how you feel. And you can always come and buy blank weapons, just the white ones, just to get the skills on, and just go kill some wolves. See how that feels. See what build you come up with and what works for you. Don't forget, PvE and PvP is like totally different. And try to suit to your play style, and don't try to win the game. Unless you're gonna spend a lot of money, you know, it's really hard to get to the top unless you're gonna grind. And but yeah, so at this point, you probably by now you have a good idea on where to go and where to spend the tokens on. And yeah, hopefully this video helped and you know, give you some insight of what you could do. And if you do have any questions, or if I missed something, do leave them in the comments. I do read and I do reply when I can. As always, please do subscribe. It really helps to grow my channel. And do like and share. Thank you so much. Good night.